Have you ever imagined what it's like to stand before a federal jury and relive your most harrowing experiences? Before we begin, please be advised that viewer discretion is strongly recommended. Nothing you are about to hear has been exaggerated or taken out of context. These are the exact statements made by the prosecutor's team and Cassandra Cassie Ventura in federal court on May 13, 2025. Some words have been censored to comply with YouTube guidelines. This is a verbatim reading of Cassie Ventura's testimony in the Diddy Source Reporter trial, as covered by Inner City Press via X. All individuals mentioned are presumed innocent until proven guilty. What follows is difficult to hear. Please proceed with caution. Cassie Ventura, 38, took the stand as a musician and artist whose relationship with Sean Diddy Combs spanned 10 years. Under direct questioning, she admitted that the relationship was marked by frequent conflicts. "He would drag me. He hit my head when I was on the floor," she stated. On too many occasions to count, those violent outbursts left her with bruised and swollen eyes. To illustrate, the prosecution played a video from the Intercontinental Los Angeles, captured after what Cassie described as a freak. When asked to define a freak, Ventura explained it as the hiring of an escort and the orchestration of a private session. Recounting her first experience, she admitted feeling confused and nervous but wanting to please him. Although she consented initially, she soon realized the emotional toll and frequency of these sessions far exceeded what she ever wanted. "I didn't know what saying no would mean," she told the court, fearing he might use compromising evidence against her. Turning to physical evidence, Ventura confirmed handing over a laptop marked GXB to the government. She recognized its contents as communications and documents pertaining to Mr. Combs. Photographs from 2004, Ventura and a friend, surfaced, followed by images from 2006, the year she signed a 10-album deal with Bad Boy Records. Despite the contract's scope, she released no albums after 2006, and none of the recordings fulfilled under that agreement were ever published. Some tracks leaked online via mixtapes, but she never saw payment for any of the unreleased work. We then shifted to her personal milestones. A photograph showed Ventura celebrating her 21st birthday on a balcony in Las Vegas alongside Kareem Morgan in 2007 or 2008 during the MTV Awards. Days later, she recounted how Combs kissed her in a hotel bathroom. Back in New York, she stayed at his Trump Hotel apartment at Columbus Circle, which was under renovation. Her musical career lagged as she tried to develop a concept, only to find Diddy making all creative decisions. Their 17-year age gap shaped much of their dynamic. When she was invited to various hotels, Ventura admitted feeling both nervous and excited, thinking discussions would revolve around music. Instead, she found herself part of elaborate gatherings that included other women. Kim Porter, his ex, and the mother of his children, was publicly linked to him at the time. Though they appeared to enjoy glamorous nights out, his mood swings were drastic. One moment playful, the next engulfed by rage or icy silence. Ventura described the psychological toll, constant warnings to watch her words and facial expressions, enforced by his security detail who fetched her whenever she strayed too far. Eventually, she moved to Los Angeles to be closer to his children, residing at 875 Stock Avenue, a 17-floor building where Combs traversed on a golf cart. Although her rent was primarily covered by him, Virginia offered to pay for a house in Studio City when she could afford it, seeking some autonomy. Diddy approved the arrangement, but true control remained elusive. Cassie revealed that she and Combs co-wrote hundreds of songs, most of which never saw the light of day under her contract. As the Frikes became a full-time obligation, her own artistic pursuits ground to a halt. Taking breaks from these sessions was announced in court, a rare pause in a relentless cycle. When questioned about her management, she named James Cruz at Bad Boy Records. Cruz allegedly managed me with one hand tied behind his back, forced always to seek Combs' approval. Without released albums, she made money only through club appearances he sanctioned. His remarks on her image were unrelenting. At times, she was too Mexican in appearance. Her nails had to be painted white with a French manicure, and she even shaved her head in 2009. He dictated her fitness regimen, ostensibly to prepare her for these sessions. Financial and material support came with strings attached. He provided cash and cars, but would reclaim both on a whim, undermining her self-esteem further. Ventura testified that during punishments, security held onto her phone and computer for indeterminate periods. She was in daily contact with Combs's staff, assistants like Christina Cam and David James, and was accompanied everywhere by his security entourage, including a man nicknamed Drock. Their residences in New York, Miami, and Alpine, New Jersey, were fortified with safes containing cash, jewelry, and cameras. One incident involved Suge Knight. While a free accession was underway in Los Angeles, security informed Combs that Knight was dining downstairs. Diddy abruptly drove to confront him, prompting Ventura to beg him, "Don't do something stupid," as she cried. Ventura recounted being handed a gun on another occasion. While under the influence of mushrooms at a downtown Los Angeles club, security asked her to stash the weapon in her bag. "I was panicked," she testified, fearing for her safety. Reflecting on the early months of their relationship, when she was 22, Ventura wasn't sure why she agreed to the first session. Pleasure, she thought, was part of loving someone. The first escort, whose real name she did not know, appeared twice. Ventura was under the influence of ecstasy and alcohol, wearing a ski mask to disguise herself. She described feeling dirty and confused, pressured by fear of his anger if she refused. These sessions occurred weekly for years, with the last taking place in 2017 or 2018. She never slept during them, instead using cocaine to stay awake. Though she wanted to stop, humiliation and fear kept her from speaking out. Even when she tried to express her concerns quietly, "I didn't want him mad," she feared that rejection would unleash his violence. Email exchanges entered evidence, showing Diddy calling her Pop, a nickname he derived from her grandfather's name. Texts revealed his awareness of her desire to stop, yet his replies indicated he knew she felt trapped. She used outfits from Pleasure Chest and had new piercings chosen under his direction. Sessions unfolded in various locations: Miami, New York, Studio City, Atlanta, and even Iowa. Hosted at Trump Gramercy, Intercontinental 44th Street, Mandarin Oriental, and Fontainebleau. She and the escorts used Astroglide or baby oil as lubricants, supplied by his staff. The rooms were lit by candles, and sometimes he poured melted wax on her body, controlling the temperature. Ventura was required to participate even during her menstrual cycle, a demand she described as disgusting and suffocating. She likened herself to an object, utterly dehumanized. Some sessions were recorded, via his devices, as if trophies of his power. Whenever she found recordings on her phone, she deleted them, too ashamed to let anyone see. On one occasion at the Intercontinental Century City, Ventura tried to leave before a session ended. Diddy struck her again, throwing her against the elevator. Surveillance footage showed her attempting to call the hotel phone, only to have her phone and bag seized. "What are you doing here?" she pleaded. "I'm trying to use the hotel phone," she replied, as he grabbed her belongings. This testimony, raw and unfiltered, paints a chilling portrait of dominance, fear, and the erosion of a woman's autonomy over a decade-long relationship. All of the above represents Cassie Ventura's own words, delivered under oath on May 13th, 2025. Every detail a stark reminder of the grave allegations at the heart of this federal trial.